Und damit hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einem weiteren wundervollen Livestream hier an diesem wunderschönen Dienstagabend. Hallo Centriel, wie geht es dir? Schön, dass du da bist. Ich hoffe, du hast einen tollen Tag gehabt. Wir spielen heute Genshin Impact weiter. Wir sind ja noch mitten in der, Gott, läuft das gut, das Spiel gerade. Wir sind ja immer noch mitten in der Natlan-Geschichte. Patch 5.1. 5.1? Keine Ahnung. Ist jetzt gerade rausgekommen, das heißt, wir sind jetzt schon wieder hinten dran. Wir müssen mal hier ein bisschen aufholen. Falls ihr euch noch dran erinnert, was ist beim letzten Mal passiert? Wir haben, wie ist sie noch gleich? Kachina? Kachina. Wir haben Kachina dabei geholfen, ein Turnier zu gewinnen, damit sie an einem Krieg teilnehmen kann. Ja, no shit, Sherlock. Echt eine dumme Idee, aber egal. Sie ist auf jeden Fall erfolgreich gewesen und jetzt helfen wir Mualani dabei, irgendwelche heißen Quellen zu reparieren. Mir geht es gut und mein Tag auch. Ja, das klingt doch super. Ich hatte auch einen echt schönen Tag gehabt. Ich habe heute 2 Reactions aufgenommen. Eins davon ist bereits hochgeladen. Bisschen Figuren grundiert. Ich drucke gerade nebenbei noch was. Habe für morgen im Tabletop Club schon wieder ein Spiel klar gemacht. Das läuft gerade echt nicht gut, das Spiel. Egal. Und danke dir für deine 10 Bits, Centriel. Freut mich mega. Auch wenn die Alerts gerade aus irgendwelchen Gründen nicht funktionieren. Warum funktionieren die Alerts gerade nicht? Was ist da verkehrt? Ich sollte eigentlich einen Bit-Alert bekommen. Irgendwas ist da weird. Naja. Wo ist man eigentlich ganz hin? Ich laufe hier einfach mal lang. Ah, hier ist eine Höhle. Hier ist eine Höhle. Guck mal.
Mualani! Wait, you brought our guests too?
Ja, wir wollen helfen. Wir haben nichts Besseres zu tun.
We're here to help.
But you're important guests. We can't put you to work.
Ihr werdet nicht die Ersten, die das machen, wenn ich ehrlich bin. Wir haben momentan nichts anderes zu tun, sagen wir es mal so.
All right. Stop trying to out-polite each other, would you? The sooner we get this party started, the sooner we get to enjoy the real party.
Ja, Party Time.
Now, where to start? Looks like the water outlet is blocked pretty bad. We'll need to dig under it. Ooh, those boxes in the corner need to be thrown out as well. Oh, they're moldy as all get out.
Oh, die werden kaputt gehen, wenn wir die tragen. Ich kenne das, glaubt mir.
Also, someone needs to go out and get some cloth, wood, and decorations. Oh, and snacks too. I say we get enough for 20 or 30 people. Bulk purchases fetch the best prices after all. Oh, but don't just accept the first offer they give you.
Also lassen wir nicht Destinien einkaufen. Okay, falsches Spiel, ich weiß, aber hey, trotzdem.
I'm not good at haggling. Why don't you go? Hey, I'm not any better, and I wouldn't even know what to buy. How about we handle things here while you 3 deal with the shopping?
Yeah, that works too. I can introduce you to all the shops while we're at it. All right, let's meet back here later.
Shopping time! Woohoo!
Take it easy.
Okay, wo müssen wir eigentlich ganz hin? Ach, das ist ja um die Ecke. Hui! Immer noch Bock, total in so einer heißen Quelle zu baden. Wir haben das jetzt beim Eternal-Tubing-Treffen mal angesprochen. Das wäre mega geil, so eine heiße Quelle aufzusuchen gemeinsam. Weiß nicht, ob es eine gute Idee wäre. Aber es wäre eine mega Idee.
Hey there, Yellowpath. Hope business has been going well.
Yellowfahrt, okay.
Well, if it isn't Mualani, back from the pilgrimage?
That's right. Didn't make the cut this year, though.
Well, it wouldn't be a competition if everyone got to win. So, what'll it be today?
Das stimmt allerdings. Wenn jeder gewinnen würde, wäre es kein Wettkampf.
Here, it's all on the list. Quite a sizable order, as you can see. So, can we expect a discount?
So, und hat der dumme Blume gefragt, wie wär's mit einem Rabbit? Bitte? Pretty please?
Wow, that is a large order. What's it all for? A party?
That's right. Keep this between us for now, but we're throwing a hot spring party for Auntie Atea.
Wait, you're saying she can go in the hot springs again? That's great news! How about this? You can have the decorations on the house, and I'll give you 20% off the cloth and wood.
Also, wir haben immer übrigens noch nicht die Bestätigung, dass sie wieder heiße Quellen besuchen kann. Ich möchte das nur noch mal festhalten. Das könnte auch alles ein gigantisches Missverständnis gerade sein. Was unangenehm wäre, wenn ich ehrlich bin. Das wäre jetzt, also... Ich glaube, das wird hier zu einer unangenehmen Situation kommen, habe ich so das Gefühl.
Come on, I know you can sweeten the deal. That pile of wood's been sitting there since I left for the pilgrimage. At this rate, you need to get rid of it or it's gonna go moldy.
All right, all right. Such a handful. Just give me a moment while I pack all this up for you.
Verhandlungskunst.
Wow, that was amazing, Mualani! All in a day's work. By the way, Yellowfath, are these 2 stones for sale?
Interested? They won't come cheap.
I'm not planning to haggle this time, I promise. Package them separately, would you?
Sind das auch Dekoration?
Nope. Kachina likes shiny little trinkets, so whenever I come across something like that, I always buy it for her.
Oh, that's cute.
I'll hold on to them for now. It'll be a nice little surprise for her when she returns victorious from battle. I'm sure she'll like it.
Ich glaube immer noch nicht, dass da im Krieg alles glatt laufen wird. Irgendwas wird da doch passieren.
All right, that should be everything. If you could just double check, make sure nothing's missing.
Let me see. Huh? What's this crate of juice doing here?
That's on the house.
Ah, wir kriegen gratis Stuff wieder. Also noch
7
mehr.
years ago, when the Abyss attacked our tribe, Atea saved my brother's life. She never asked for anything in return, but I could never forget what she did for my family that day.
Oh. Das ist doch eine nette Geste.
So, send her my regards, would you? And have fun!
We
Oh,
will.
It's gonna be a party to remember. Thanks. Well, that's our shopping done. Let's head back.
Fliege vor meiner Nase und ich hasse sie jetzt schon. Warum habe ich hier meine verdammte Fliege drin? Ja, ich kann so nicht arbeiten.
How's everything going?
Und mein Emos geht auch schon wieder nicht. Warum funktioniert... Ich muss gleich mal gucken, ob ich den Fenstermodus wechseln kann. Vielleicht funktioniert das.
Wow, this place cleaned up nice.
Das wäre
You
eine
got the
Idee.
water unblocked too. Good work.
I would hope so. We spent all day clearing out debris from the bottom of the spring. Did you guys get everything?
Oh, we brought back tons of stuff. We set it down near the cave entrance.
Wir haben das alles selbst hergetragen? Holy Diver.
All right then, roll up your sleeves, everyone, and let's get back to work.
Actually, why don't you 2 take a break? I'll handle it from here. Traveler, mind lending me a hand?
Sag mir einfach, was ich machen soll.
So, I was brainstorming on the way over, and I'm thinking we could draw something on the wall over here, and the snacks and drinks can go over there.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah.
So, what do you think? Not bad, right?
It looks amazing. I had no idea you were such a great designer.
Well, I'm usually the one in charge of the family store, so I'm pretty good at things like renovation and organization.
Ja gut, das macht Sinn.
Not to mention, this was totally a group effort. Still, I didn't expect it to take quite this long. Guess it's too late to invite Auntie Atea
Naja,
over,
wenn sie
huh?
jede Nacht herkommt, dann wird sie wahrscheinlich von selbst kommen.
Yeah, tonight's definitely not gonna work. Chief Amina set up those patrols
Oh.
to guard against the Abyss,
Das ist-
and Atea volunteered. So she's on watch tonight.
Das ist ein Argument.
I see. Well, guess the surprise will have to wait until tomorrow. This could actually be a good thing. She can relieve all the exhaustion of keeping watch all night by soaking in the hot spring. Ha! She's gonna love it. Well, let's call it a day then. Traveler, Paimon, you must be tired too. Come on, I'll take you to the inn.
Nora hat eine Frage. Ich gucke mal in Discord. Was habt ihr für eine Frage? Sekunde. So, richtig wild. So richtig wild? Okay, ist eine interessante Frage. Ich werde mir mal kurz gucken, ob ich da den Anzeigemodus ändern kann, weil aus irgendeinem Grund funktionieren meine Emotions gerade nicht. Wenn ich nämlich in ein Video-Studio gehe, dann gehen die. Aber so nicht. Blödes Spiel. Grafik. Wir sind im rahmenlosen... Lass mal auf Vollbild gehen. Vielleicht geht das ja. Hat er das jetzt geändert? Grafik. Er sagt, er hat das geändert. Warum kann ich in Genshin... Oh Mann, ist doch alles kacke hier. Warum geht das alles nicht? Ich hasse mein Leben. This is frustrating. This is frustrating. Wo müssen wir eigentlich hin? Ah, da hinten. Das ist nicht weit. Da ist was. Da glänzt was. Give it to me. Give me the carrot. I need a carrot. A carrot is all in... Wisst ihr, woran mich das hier alles ändert? Es gab doch in Final Fantasy X so ein Küstendorf, was dann recht am Anfang am Spiels als Sin angegriffen hatte und das halbe Küstendorf da zerstört wurde. Daran erinnert mich das hier alles so ein bisschen. Wahrscheinlich bin ich hier wieder die Einzige, die Final Fantasy X gespielt hat.
Alright, this is it. Get a good night's sleep, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep, good night! Paimon's exhausted. We really went all over the place today, didn't we? Anyway, we need to be well rested for the party tomorrow, so let's head inside.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Hunt. Falls ihr übrigens euch fragt, warum ich immer so nervös nach rechts rüber gucke, das ist mein Vorschaubild. Ich gucke, ob die Animationen vom Charakter auch diesmal gut kalibriert sind. Hatten wir nicht über das Thema Krieg gesprochen? Warum wird gerade zu den Waffen gerufen? Ich finde das jetzt ein bisschen ungünstig.
Why now?
Hi? What's with all the noise?
Ja, ich glaube, hier ist gerade Krieg ausgebrochen.
Traveler, Paimon, wake up!
Mualani? What's going on? Where did all these monsters come from?
Oh, hello there.
It's the Abyss. Our patrols are trying to drive them back as we speak. Come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe.
Die können helfen.
A little help over here. We can't hold them back much longer.
One moment. I'll be right there.
Zeigen wir diesen Kreaturen, aus welchem Holz wir geschnitzt sind. Hallo?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Let's go!
Hang in there. We're here to help.
Ah, wir können Mualani selbst spielen. Das ist natürlich nett. Upsa, das war dumm. Gott macht den Schaden. Ah, nicht runterfallen. Ach komm, bin ich schon wieder runter. Bin ich eigentlich zu blöd, diesen Hide zu nutzen? Oh, das ist ja wahrscheinlich, ja.
Into the shadows.
Oh, have they been contaminated by the Abyss?
No, they are the Abyss. All right. Destroy them.
Bam! Und ins Gesicht mit dem Hai. Und noch mehr Schaden. Oh ja! Immer mit dem Hai drauf.
Thank you.
I'm over. Go help the others.
I almost died.
Darf ich mal bitte auf Helan wechseln? Das wäre jetzt mega. Danke. Und jetzt können wir wieder Chlorinde nutzen. Das wäre ich sogar zum Glück nicht spielen, glaube ich. Das ist okay. Danke.
cleared out most of the monsters over here. Thanks for your help. It would have taken me ages on my own.
Wir sind Helden. Wir machen sowas in der Freizeit.
Looks like we're still in for a long night, though. We still have no idea where these creatures are coming from. Let's go ask Amina. She'll have a better handle on the situation.
Das ist eine gute Sache. Es heißt ja eigentlich, dass gerade ein Krieg gegen die geführt wird. Warum sind die hier?
Hey, surfboard?
Ach stimmt, das war die Dorfälteste, ne? Der Häuptling, genau. Die Häuptling.
Amina!
Amina!
Oh, it's you three. Thank you for helping clear out those monsters. We were prepared for an attack, but we didn't have enough people to prevent them from breaking through our defenses. No casualties so far, though.
Where'd they come from this time?
The east side. We've pinpointed the position of an abyssal pylon, but we don't have enough manpower to take it down.
Lasst uns das doch erledigen. Wir machen das.
An abyssal pylon? What's that?
A kind of gate created by the Abyss. One that allows monsters from the Night Kingdom to enter the physical world.
Uncool, die cheaten ja.
The only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible.
Okay,
Otherwise, the endless hordes of monsters will exhaust our defenses.
Muss die Grafikeinstellung gleich wieder... Nee, muss ich nicht. So. Und jetzt... Nee, ich muss die Grafikeinstellung gleich wieder ändern. Ohne Vollbild. Und das ist ja alles nicht so richtig. Ah.
Exactly. That's what I'm most concerned about. Their numbers suggest there might even be multiple pylons in the area. We're searching for them as we speak.
Ja, witzig übrigens. Danke, Sentry, für Trinkwasser. Ich habe gerade ein Getränk in die Hand genommen. Gutes Timing. Sentry, Prost. Stoß mal mit mir an, würde ich sagen. Ah.
Alright, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon, can I count on your help again?
Natürlich.
Of course! We can't just sit back and do nothing! On behalf of the people of the Springs, you have my thanks. We're counting on you.
Let's go. There's no time to lose.
Let's go! Okay, wo soll mein ganz hin? Ich will doch nur die Karte öffnen. Hallo? Wie unfreundlich ist das, dass ich nicht mal die Karte öffnen darf? Muss ich hier hoch? Was ist das? Okay, die lassen mich hier nicht hoch. Frechheit. Okay, wir gehen halt gleich hier wieder runter. Wow. Wow.
Mualani, is that the pylon?
That's it, alright.
Ach, da.
Come on. Let's get...
Die Macht des Abgrunds betritt diese Welt und wendet sich gegen jegliche Existenz. Ziele, die durch die Schattenwelt-Ummantelung geschützt sind, können keinen Schaden erleiden, solange die Ummantelung besteht. Nur durch eine bestimmte Anzahl von Elementarangriffen kann er zerstört werden. Elementarangriffe auch noch. Außerdem scheinen mit Nachtsehen versehene Elementarangriffe in der Lage zu sein, die mit größerer Leichtigkeit zu zerstören. Okay, wer kann Nachtsehen? Ja, das sind, warte mal, Nachtsehen haben doch hier die Dingens, die Natlan-Charaktere, oder? Oder? Ich wollte übrigens... Nein, ich will doch nur ein Menü öffnen,
Take it
Leute.
easy.
Die Musik erinnert mich gerade so ein bisschen an Detektiv Conan, wenn ich ehrlich bin. Also sehr wahrscheinlich bin ich da die Einzige. Hui. Und immer mit dem Hai durch. Bonk. Das ist jetzt nicht sonderlich effektiv, wenn ich ehrlich bin.
Things are about to get dicey.
So, wir müssen nur das Ding kaputt machen, danke. Sag ich doch. Wir haben es geschafft.
Whew. That should do it, right?
I don't see any more monsters, so looks like we're in the clear.
Do these attacks happen a lot? Must be hard on your tribe.
Yeah, it makes things hard sometimes, but that's how our ancestors have always lived. Besides, the Abyss doesn't care how difficult our lives are. Fighting back is the only option. Come on, we should head back. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there something over there?
So viele Monster.
You're right. Mualani, look! They're coming from that direction! Wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
Dort liegt doch die verlassene Quelle, die wir gerade renoviert haben.
What? How unlucky can we get? We just finished the renovations. We probably don't have any reinforcements over there, so it's up to us.
Huh? Seems like the monsters are decreasing in number.
Ja, dafür gehen die jetzt zu dieser Quelle.
Keep it up!
Ich glaube nicht, dass Tantchen immer zur Quelle gegangen ist, weil sie heiß baden wollte. Ich glaube, die ist zur Quelle gegangen, weil sie irgendwie einen Angriff des Abgrunds verhindern wollte oder so.
I swear by my sword.
Shower me with praise! Let my name go inside!
Hui. Da würde ich alle durchlaufen, danke.
Move it.
Nein, er hat uns getroffen. Sauerei.
Let's ride.
5K ist aber auch nicht wenig hier, ne? Das ist hingegen recht wenig, was wir hier an Schaden machen. Oh mein Gott.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Das ist hingegen guter Schaden. Okay. Und weiter zur Quelle. Auf zur heißen Quelle. Hui.
Ateya, what are you doing here? Where's the...
Where do you think? If I'm here, means that thing is long gone.
Hat sie sich geopfert?
I was in a hurry, so it's not my best work. You should check if all the important stuff is still here.
Stop talking for now. That wound looks bad. The abyssal power is corroding your body.
Oh, das klingt nicht gut.
Is this the right area? Hello? Anyone there? Mulani and Ateya. What's going on? We were told the second pylon was over here.
Ateya took care of it, but she's injured. Quick, someone get a doctor.
All right, stop fussing. Don't you think I know my own limits? The main thing is they didn't destroy anything. This is a beautiful hot spring, by the way. I
Oh.
can tell how much work you put into it.
Ich glaube, das wird jetzt traurig. I don't like.
Wait, no. This was meant to be a surprise.
For me, right? I know.
Ateya!
You think I couldn't tell you were avoiding me on purpose? Not one of you stopped to say hello today. It couldn't be more obvious that you were hiding something. And you, Mualani, were you the one that brought the snacks? How many times have I told you? You have to choose them based on the temperature of the water.
Okay.
Oh, forget about that. The doctor's almost here, and you're gonna get all better. Then we can have a meal together, and I'll help you make whatever you want, okay? You just have to hold on.
Mulani sagte, dass Ateya früher schon mal vom Abgrund verletzt wurde. Vielleicht ist das der Grund, warum sich die Korrosion dieses Mal so schnell ausbreitet. Wenn das so weitergeht, wird sie es nicht schaffen, bis Hilfe eintrifft. Vielleicht gibt es etwas, das ich tun kann.
The impurities in the elemental
Ja!
energy we embody repel each other.
Gott, das war ja damals in der Mondstadtgeschichte noch. Für mich nicht so ganz lange her, für alle anderen ist es ja schon mega lange her.
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
The anguish he feels has brought him to tears. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
Komplett vergessen. Diesen Storypart. Ja, genau. Damals habe ich...
Atea! Atea!
Lass mich etwas ausprobieren.
Wait, what do you mean?
Ja, also, lass mich einfach. Ich habe da so eine Idee.
What is this? Some sort of purification? The abyssal power, it's being cleansed away.
Ja, ich glaube, wir nehmen die gerade in uns auf. Hatte vielleicht unser Bruder gemeint? Mit, wenn wir unsere Reise durchgeführt haben, werden wir schon verstehen, oder was auch immer er gesagt hat.
How can that be? I never knew that was even possible.
Die sind halt special.
Atea!
The mark of the abyss. It's gone.
Yes, thanks to the Traveler. By the way, Traveler, are you alright?
Ja, also ich glaube, mir geht's gut.
I just saw you purify abyssal power from Atea's body. That didn't injure you in any way, did it?
Mir fehlt nichts.
You're sure?
Ja, natürlich.
Good. Good.
Thank goodness. You scared us all half to death just now.
Eine Gruppe junger Stammesmitglieder stürmt herbei und umbringt irgendwen. Sie werfen dich...
Alright, everyone.
Leute!
Get back and get some rest. We'll meet here tomorrow.
Mach doch einfach mal Texte, die man lesen kann. Wie lange ist das Spiel jetzt draußen? Also, das wird doch wohl irgendwann mal bei euch angekommen sein, oder?
We'll celebrate Atea's recovery and our triumph over the abyss. And most importantly, we'll show the Traveler and Paimon how grateful we are for their aid. Let's make it an occasion to remember. Discuss! Got any other secret powers I should know about? But seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
Also wenn wir jetzt von Geheimkräften reden, ich weiß nicht, ob du das mit den Elementen schon gesehen hast.
Paimon almost forgot you had that ability. You used it back in Mondstadt to cleanse Dvalin's tears, didn't you?
Ja, schön, dass wir uns daran auch noch erinnern. Wie lange ist das jetzt her? 5 Jahre?
That was some quick thinking, Traveler. Huh? You look like something's bothering you. What's wrong?
Ich wollte die Stimmung vorhin nicht verderben, aber als ich die Kraft des Abgrunds aus Atea gereinigt habe, habe ich etwas gespürt. Reste dieser Kraft waren seit Jahren in ihrem Körper und haben ihn von innen korrodiert. Ich habe mein Möglichstes getan, um diese Kraft zu reinigen, aber sie ist bereits tief in ihre inneren Organe eingedrungen und macht sie so zerbrechlich wie ein verdorrtes Blatt im... Oh, das ist ungünstig.
Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs and the progression of her illness.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better. She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night.
Sie tut es halt trotzdem. Wohl wissend, dass sie deswegen nicht mehr lange leben wird. Och man. Ich vermute, dass sie gar nicht zu den heißen Quellen gegangen ist, weil sie sich besser fühlte, sondern weil sie erkannt hat, dass sich ihr Zustand entscheidend verschlechtert hat. Aber soll ich das wirklich Moalani erzählen?
Hello? Traveler! Maybe you can zone out some other time because Paimon can barely keep her eyes open. Let's head back for now.
Komm, jetzt beschwer dich nicht. Wir hatten hier gerade einen echt tiefgründigen Moment. Mit Fragen im Herzen kehrst du ins Gasthaus zurück und ruhst dich bis zum nächsten Morgen aus. Nun ist es Zeit für die Thermalquellensause. Die wilde Sause. Warum sind eigentlich alle fast tot? Können wir da kurz was gegen unternehmen? Ich würde das echt dufte finden. Wo ist der? Da. Warum ruckelt das gerade schon wieder? Was ist hier los? PC sollte das Spiel eigentlich problemlos mitmachen. Ich wollte die Grafikeinstellung wieder ändern. Das war ja was. Danke, dass ihr mich daran erinnert habt. Grafik. Nee, ich meine nicht, dass es jetzt flüssiger läuft, aber jetzt kann ich zumindest raustappen, ohne dass das Spiel sich auf dem ersten Monitor schließt. Ich weiß, da links ist eine Truhe, die ignorieren wir jetzt, okay. Eigentlich wollte ich... Wir dürfen jetzt nicht teleportieren, oder? Doch, dürfen wir. Nice. Okay. I don't mind.
And rain appears to have reached its end.
Whee! Okay, 150 Meter. Das ist doch jetzt nicht weit. Whee!
Take it easy.
Party time! Ah, Haltung annehmen. Okay, Zentrier. Sekunde. Oh.
Not interested in hanging out with the other kids?
Haltung annehmen ist gar nicht mal so einfach für mich. Mir tut auch alles weh von der Polaris, wenn ich ehrlich bin. Bitte lass mich heute nicht strecken. Das wird böse ausgehen. Ich hab mega Muskelkater im ganzen Körper. Das ist echt nicht feierlich.
Snacks not to your taste? Hot spring temperature too high?
Augen sind noch gut, wunderbar. Ich bin ein bisschen paranoid, was die Augen angeht. Seit ich die Probleme im letzten Stream bemerkt habe.
None of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday. You sensed it, didn't you?
Punkt, Punkt, Punkt.
I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more days. Didn't want to ruin the celebrations and all. But looks like it was no use. Hey, kid!
Who, me?
Ja, wer sonst? Sorry.
Yes, you. Come on. Let's go for a walk.
Hey, where are you going?
Just going to get some air. It's too noisy in here. You have fun. We'll be right back. Oh, and there are extra snacks in that box over there if they need replenishing. Baked them all fresh this morning.
Oh.
All right, sounds great.
Jetzt wird's traurig, glaube ich.
Mualani.
Ja, jetzt wird's traurig. Eindeutig.
Yeah?
You've gotten so tall. You know that. Feels like just yesterday you were that rambunctious kid causing trouble all around the hot springs. It's like all that time passed in the blink of an eye. Tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Seriously, Ateo, what's going on? You're acting strange. Traveler, did something happen? Both of you seem a little off today.
Ja, schön, dass es dir auch aufgefallen ist. Oh, Sandria, ich fühle das.
I guess I should explain. I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, I didn't go face it by myself because I was reckless or too anxious to wait for reinforcements. It's because my body isn't going to last much longer. Your friend saved my life in that cave. And because of that, I got to enjoy this celebration with you all. But I'm just a few days shy of the end. The hot springs, I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh.
Oh, ist richtig.
Mualani?
That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not. That's what you said back at the artificial spring. I had a bad feeling then, but I didn't want it to be true. I wanted to believe you were actually recovering.
You want to know something? Recovery, death, to me, the two aren't all that different. Both are worth celebrating.
Ja, ich weiß ja nicht.
You've never been resurrected, so you might not understand. But Death and I, we're old pals by now. There's nothing sad about being reunited with an old friend. I lived with regret for a long time. Regret that my illness meant I could no longer take to the front lines, especially as our nation slid deeper into crisis. But yesterday, I was finally able to let go of that regret. Not only because I found the strength to fight the abyss, even at the end of my life, but because I got to see you in action, Mualani. Seeing you out there, it made me realize that I don't need to worry about our tribe or our nation's future. You have the capacity to bring us all together.
Leute, ich krieg grad Pipi in die Augen. Das ist uncool.
Even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day. But I've done what I needed to do. The future is in your hands now. Just remember, whether in life or death, I am always with you.
I understand. Seems like you've given this a lot of thought, Atea. Thank you for telling me all this. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and live up to the example you set for me.
Saki, danke für den Raid. Und hi Karkov. I have a bit of a water crisis in my eyes right now. Hi again, Bear. Oh god. This is sad. Why is it sad here? Who is cutting onions right now?
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me?
Was ist das?
A talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It may seem strange to say while I'm still alive, but just think of it as a relic I'm leaving for her. It's brought me good fortune in battle. Even after I became too sick to fight, I never took it off. Just tell her it embodies fond memories and my strength of will. She'll know what I'm trying to say.
Don't worry. We'll make sure she gets it.
All right. That's all I wanted to say. Let's head back to the party. No use spending what little time I have left being sad.
Jetzt hat die Party einen echt faden Beigeschmack. Oh mein Gott. Keine Taschentücher hier, ne? Ich habe nur Küchenkrepp. Küchenkrepp ist immer so hart an den Augen.
Traveler, Atea, Mualani! If you don't hurry up, there won't be any snacks left!
Timer war gar nicht bei uns, deswegen war das alles so ruhig. Oh Gott.
Excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the hot springs on a full stomach? Hey, are you listening to me?
Nein, eindeutig nicht. Inmitten der festlichen Stimmung verbringen alle eine wunderbare Zeit. Als es Zeit wird zu gehen, verabschiedet sich... Ich werde gar nicht versuchen, das vorzulesen. Nein.
Life is a journey in which there's no turning back. So forge ahead and don't hold back.
Na, schön, dass wir hier genug Zeit bekommen. Fahrt zu Blumenpracht und Sonnenglut. Auftrag abgeschlossen. Segen von Tonas Feuer. Bietet der Tonnertafel Pyro-Siegel an. Okay, das war der Auftrag. Wir haben Zeug bekommen. Warte 2 Tage. Na, das ist doch machbar. 2 Tage. Oh, warum? Das war so traurig. Mann, ich mag die Quest nicht. 1, 2. Machen wir mal kurz vor 7. Sollte schon ein bisschen heller sein. Whee. Laufe durch den Stamm Menschen der Quellen. Okay.
Hi, abyss kind of threw a wrench in our relaxation, though.
Ja, böser Abyss.
Still, spending time here really has felt like a vacation. The Kaholasaurs are so nice and so fun to play with. Their bellies are super bouncy.
Jetzt habe ich Lust, mit so einem Koholasaurier zu knuddeln.
Oh, and Atea's snacks were so delicious. She gave Paimon some for the road just this morning, actually.
Womit war sie gerade beschäftigt?
Yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs, so not much has changed since we first met her.
Ja, sie hat wahrscheinlich recht.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this area is so nice.
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing. Later tonight, we can eat whatever we catch. Fresh fish is absolutely delicious right off the grill.
Ich habe Angeln immer noch nicht freigeschaltet in dem Spiel. Ich hoffe, das ist jetzt nicht mandatory.
Hey, Moalani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
And Kachina? Is she back as well?
Kachina fell in battle.
Oh no! Also, wir wissen, dass sie wiederbelebt wird, wenn sie erfolgreich waren, aber... Trotzdem! Oh no!
But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection will be held in the stadium soon.
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time. Mistakes are bound to happen.
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up high.
Alright, thanks for letting me know. We'll head out. Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there. Had me thinking it was bad news for a moment.
Mualani, you said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it seems like the Abyss just wants to destroy everything. Like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't it make more sense to send them to attack Kachina and her small team?
Der Gedanke kam mir auch schon. Danke, dass du es angesprochen hast. Ausnahmsweise mal was Cleveres von Paimon.
Not that Paimon wants them to be in any more danger, it's just...
Relax, I get it. The Abyss is difficult to understand, that's for sure. At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction. The Abyss isn't a living entity after all, so what capacity for logic or planning could it possibly possess? But through our long history of fighting the Abyss, we've realized things aren't quite so simple. 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Tevat. You know about that, right?
War das in der Ära von Kenria? Das war doch hier, wo der Dude eigentlich herkommt, oder?
That's right. Conria suffered greatly during that time. But so did every other nation in Tevat. And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground. Unrelenting black winds tore across the lands of the Flower Feather clan.
Schwarze Winde, okay.
It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe.
Der Abgrund wusste also über die Grundlagen jedes Stammes Bescheid?
Exactly. We once thought that the Abyss's desire for destruction was a sort of primal instinct. But its methods are, in truth, marked by intelligence. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom, and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
And that's how it became so dangerous and cunning. Almost like it knows you inside and out.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate it, even after all this time.
Ja, das wird, das ist so ein Langzeitziel, glaube ich.
Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various Pyro Archons we've had over the years. Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do a few days ago. We totally fought them off.
Muss man übrigens nebenbei mein Headset anschließen. Merke ich gerade. Kabel, komm her. Ah! Autschi. Oh, alle Knochen tun mir immer noch weh. Das ist nicht feierlich. In anderen Regionen habe ich gesehen, welcher immensen Aufwand nötig ist, um den Abgrund tatsächlich zu beseitigen. Ja, das haben wir, glaube ich, noch nicht gesehen. Die Menschen in Natlan leben Tag für Tag in seinem Schatten. Wer weiß, wie lange dieser Krieg noch andauern wird.
You must have had to sacrifice a lot to get to this point.
Mhm.
Every battle, every sacrifice is in pursuit of a future where we get to stop fighting. Responsibility, duty, unavoidable burden. Everyone in Natlan views the war differently.
Okay.
But I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And the efforts of all who fought against them will become a story for the ages. To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know?
Du machst mir richtig Lust, etwas beizutragen.
Be my guest. Heroes are always welcome in Natlan.
Das glaube ich euch allerdings. Also, der Abgrund ist es wert, besiegt zu werden, habe ich so das Gefühl.
Anyway, let's head to the stadium. Our fishing trip can wait until Kachina's back with us. The sea's not going anywhere.
Das stimmt. Akt 2. Schwarzer Stein unter den Weißen begraben. Ist das jetzt schon die 5.1 Story? Sekunde. I have to check it. Das muss ich auch noch machen, ne? Oh mein Gott. Reich der bunten Steine und Flammenquellen. Ist das? Ach nee, das ist die Erkundung. Der zum Brennen bestimmte Regenbogen ist, denke ich mal, die nächste. Das ist die 5.1 Quest. Also wir sind jetzt im zweiten Teil der 5.0 Quest. Ich glaube es zumindest. Ich muss hier so viel noch machen. That's crazy. Also übrigens, danke. Wo sollen wir hin? Zu der Arena. Teleportation. Erstmal einen Schluck trinken. Prost. Stay hydrated und so. 21 Meter, oh mein Gott, das ist weit weg. Hui. Hell. Gerade bei diesen Lichtverhältnissen ist dieser helle Bildschirm nicht unbedingt hilfreich. Wir brauchen einen Dark Mode. Kachina hat als einziges nicht überlebt, das ist aber auch mies.
Whoa, this place is packed already.
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. It's their moment of glory. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Ich glaube, sie wird eher depressiv sein oder so. Hab ich so ein Gefühl, weil sie gestorben ist.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the center of attention.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kite, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it. I heard about the incident with your tribe, Mualani. Is everyone alright?
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up her sleeve, by the way. She's just as strong as Kachina made her out to be.
Ich hätte besser sein können.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
Ja.
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection together. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. When the singing starts, just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Oh Gott, ich muss mitsingen.
Let's go somewhere higher up, so Kachina can spot us.
Das kann ja nur schief gehen. Wollt ihr, dass ich alle Viewer hier wieder verliere?
Warriors of Natlan, heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Hallo, Fire Arken Mami. Sorry. Die Geschichte geht weiter. Ruhm, der von Generation zu Generation weitergegeben wurde. Tapferkeit entzündet Himmel und Erde. Wieder einmal triumphiert Natlan. Wir warten auf dich, wir singen für dich. Kehrt zurück, Brüder, kehrt zurück, ihr Helden. Noch einmal, lodere hell. Habe ich das richtig gemacht? Passiert jetzt gerade nicht viel, oder? Ah, ey, ich muss klicken. Please don't clip it. Hallo, Mami. Hallo, Mami.
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
Was meint sie damit? Hallo? Ich mag Kachina. Die könnt ihr jetzt nicht also einfach rausstreichen hier aus der Story. Not your fucking ernst.
What?
What does that even mean?
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But something went wrong.
An mir kann es nicht liegen. Ich habe mitgesungen.
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times.
Den mag ich jetzt schon nicht.
Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared and ran off.
Ich glaube, der Dude hat Bock auf ein Messer im Rücken.
Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
The likes of them machen mich aber mal richtig aggressiv hier.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war?
A girl who has beat you in a contest.
Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the YUB interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
Sie hat den Contest gewonnen. Das ist auch wohl ein Zeichen, dass sie stark ist. Der Pyro Archon scheint tief in Gedanken versunken. Warum beendet sie den Tumult nicht? Gute Frage. Echt mal.
No, she's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first person to stand up and face it head on. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
Kann dir mal bitte jemand von der Klippe... Nein. Hier denken wir positiv, hier bleiben wir nett. Allen gegenüber.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter.
Okay, Mami.
To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others.
I didn't mean it that way, Archon. I just...
Ja, ist schon klar.
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have concerns? State them.
No, of course not.
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
Ja.
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely important to me. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friend sooner, you should join the investigation. So, what do you say?
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like to have a chat.
Wie gut, wir wollten uns eh mit dir unterhalten.
Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions, let's part for now.
Did she just ask us to come along?
Ja, hat sie.
I believe she did. Let's go. I'd like to know what's going on myself.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location.
Okay, ich habe das mit dem Königreich der Nacht noch nicht so ganz verstanden, aber wir kommen da sicherlich zu.
Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
Hey, also wirklich mal, Kachina ist richtig wichtig für mein Geo-Team. Wenn die nicht zurückkommt, habe ich hier ein Problem. Außerdem ist sie cute. Und protectable.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. Of doing her part to defend Natlan. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy.
Die Story ist mal... Die geht mir so ein bisschen unter die Haut.
We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means a great deal to me, Mualani. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I could. But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now facing. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. the foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties.
Deswegen haben wir die Feuer-Elementarkräfte nicht bekommen. Weil da der Abgrund schon diese heilige Flamme korrumpiert hat oder was auch immer. Der Grund, warum wir die Feuerkräfte nicht bekommen haben, liegt genau daran.
But if we stop altogether, the sacred flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils. Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty.
Okay.
The raw truth can be cruel, but we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you. And unlike Nicht, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is less painful, is it?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
Ich fühle das.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The consequences will be equally painful.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Belief in the pilgrimage will waver. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them. To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is my current plan. And in the meantime, then, we have to find another way of strengthening the sacred flame to keep the Abyss at bay. This won't be easy. I'll need time to figure out the best approach. I understand your anger, Mualani, but I hope that provided some clarity at least.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but the Pyro Archon took the time to explain everything so patiently.
Ja, die Archons sind schon etwas Besonderes. Auch wenn ich bisher nicht unbedingt die Creme de la Creme davon kennengelernt habe.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on finding solutions.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the sacred flame.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop.
Ja, besser als nichts, oder?
With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
So, essentially, the Abyss is taking Kachina hostage.
Was passiert, wenn man sich über einen längeren Zeitraum im Königreich der Nacht aufhält?
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? The Night Kingdom is something similar. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, it's a different story. Your sense of self will be devoured, until eventually you become one with the Sea of Souls.
Das wäre ungünstig.
Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred Flame. I will go search for Kachina.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible you will not return. Knowing that, do you still choose to go?
So wie ich Mualani einschätze, auf jeden Fall ja.
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That's all that matters.
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now. I choose to go as well.
Ich glaube, sie ist sympathisch.
Traveler? What do you think?
Ich habe ihr versprochen, dass sie die Gelegenheit bekommt, von mir zu lernen. Also natürlich.
Understood. Then I'll support you in any way I can. The Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that can extract an ancient name from the ley lines. If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom. Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
Okay, das ist spannend. Das wird witzig. Naja.
Isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls? Can we even go there?
Witzig ist vielleicht jetzt das falsche Wort gewesen. Sorry an der Stelle.
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go there in person. However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you be.
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
Das ist doch kein Problem.
So, Paimon's the only one who's scared? Well, if she's going, Paimon's going too.
Ach, Paimon.
Citlali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wyab. We call it the Spirit Speaker Stone. It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but your fellowship and courage are what will truly decide the success of this operation. Besides, you're the ones helping me. I can only focus on one thing at a time, after all. Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious.
Ich auch nicht, aber so ist das auf unseren Reisen nun mal.
I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Why?
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
Das ist ein bisschen kompliziert, to be honest.
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
Also ich habe bisher nur Mondstadt, Inazuma und wie ist das Ding dazwischen noch besucht und wie soll ich sagen? Hospitality war jetzt nicht so immer deren Stärke. Gerade in Inazuma nicht.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate.
Du weißt ja ziemlich viel über mich.
Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk about that some other time. Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance. But there are important things to be done.
Yep, eindeutig.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. She wanted us to give this to you. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will. That's what she asked us to tell you. She said you'd know what that means.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life force. I can feel them flowing within the talisman.
Ah, das ist schon wieder alles so traurig hier. Sentry, danke. Den Schluck kann ich gerade wirklich gut gebrauchen. Kampai. Habt ihr nicht gehört?
If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. We're supposed to be hot spring buddies after all.
Hot spring buddies, aw.
But don't worry. This talisman means a great deal to me. I'll take good care of it. And once this is all over, I'll pay Atea a visit.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
You're right. Even now, the production of contending fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy, and we're currently at the breaking point, as things stand. The pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution. But you chose otherwise.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices.
Diese Aussage mag ich irgendwie.
Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
You mean?
Yes. Come with me.
I follow. Sorry. Ja, Immersion Break, ich weiß. Ach man, was ist das hier für eine Stimmung heute in dem Spiel? Ich meine, ich mag ja traurige Stories, aber...
The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the abyss, but it's also the pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
Oh, das ist aber auch ein gefährliches, das macht sie doch verwundbar, oder?
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyab have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey ends, not us. All we can do is support them.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
Sag ich auch.
If not me, then who? No other is capable of sustaining the sacred flame. I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
Ach nein, nicht die schon wieder. Könnt ihr bitte gehen? Das ist echt ein ungünstiger Moment.
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with.
El Capitano.
The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean.
So vielen
But
Jahren?
it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis,
These glasses.
someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech?
Ist natürlich immer der Nachteil, wenn man
People
Teile
like us?
der Story noch nicht gesehen hat.
Good talking!
Ich weiß halt weder, was in der Summe so richtig passiert ist, noch in hier in Contain und das andere. Au! Don't kick my mommy! Fireballs! Ouch! He's just vaporized her glasses! Oh my god! Okay. He's strong. She's very strong. Bei dieser Patrouille auch. Sorry. Fire Missile, Magic Missiles. Wir machen das heute alles in D&D-Terms. Hell yeah! Oh mein Gott! Ja, lauft ihr mal ruhig. Oh, okay. Sie ist am Ende ihrer Kräfte. Er auch. Das ist gut. Feigling!
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
So geschwächt wie er ist, dürfte es tatsächlich machbar sein.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat.
Was echt beängstigend ist.
If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
An die Sache von... Welche Sache? Welche Sache war vor 500 Jahren? War das nicht der Fall von diesem Reich? Der Kenrian? Kenria? Kenria ist doch vor 500 Jahren gefallen, oder?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
Ich glaube genug.
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again, and we're not prepared, we're done for.
Ja.
No. We're running out of time.
Ach man.
The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed. The power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Night Wind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Ist das so?
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events.
Ich habe halt keine Ahnung, was gerade passiert.
When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate further.
Among Us? This is sus.
Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Lali. She should know.
Of course, I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not.
Doch, eigentlich machen wir schon Sorgen um dich.
Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now.
Ich mag dein Haar mit, in Flammen stehen, to be honest.
I just hope the others have a safe journey.
Gott, ich habe an dieser ganzen Sache gerade große Zweifel. Holy Diver. That escalated quickly here.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
Ja, euer Archon ist gerade explodiert.
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Kachina hat nicht genug Zeit dafür.
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Emon really hopes nothing goes wrong.
Ja, ich auch. Okay, Auftrag abgeschlossen. Ungestörtes Erlebnis. Suche nach einem alten Namen. Ist das jetzt die erste Quest in 5.1 oder bin ich immer noch nicht so weit? Ich bin immer noch nicht so weit. Gott. Okay, da wollen wir hin. Easy. Teleportieren muss mal die Hälfte des Weges. War ich hier schon mal? Ich kann mich gar nicht dran erinnern.
That's Weiter, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Ja. Nur mal kurz weg, Zentril, alles klar, bis gleich.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Weiter. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
Ja, also, Natlan is deep in the shit.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision.
Deswegen sind wir auch nicht mature, sondern childish. I don't care, I will go there.
The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Weiter. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day. If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
Ich kann verstehen, was sie sagt und was sie meint. Ich bin ganz ehrlich, ich wüsste in so einer Situation nicht, wie ich reagieren würde. Ich habe eigentlich auch gerade im Berufsleben gelernt, rationale Entscheidungen zu treffen. Auch wenn sie unangenehme Konsequenzen haben, wie zum Beispiel mal jemanden zu entlassen oder ähnliches. Aber ich habe halt auch Freunde, die ich nicht im Stich lassen würde. Und ich wüsste nicht, wie ich in so einer Situation entscheiden würde. Das wäre hart für mich.
I thought you might say that.
Ja, das denke ich mir auch.
Is something wrong, Weiter? This doesn't seem like you. Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task.
Dangerous to go alone. Takes this. Bulbasaur.
If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay? It's not like we have a spare.
Wo hat er den gelassen? Warum ist er auf einmal hinter ihm? Hat er den in der Hosentasche oder was?
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
No, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts. So we slowly got to know each other that way.
Was sie instant wesentlich sympathischer macht, to be honest. Verdammt, ich kann sie nicht auch noch pullen.
Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Ich will eigentlich Mommy Fire pullen. Das ist ein Problem.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Yes, I'll introduce you to her sometime. But let's get back to business. Weina, how do we use the stone?
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts. And the ancient name you seek is like a tiny fish swimming downstream. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
We couldn't do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Ja, ich würde hier auch auf Nummer sicher gehen, to be honest.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Vichama? Why does that name sound familiar?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him. Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops. Follow the path that way, and I'm sure you'll find him.
Okay. Thank you. We'll go look for him there.
Good luck. I hope everything goes well.
Das hoffe ich auch. Let's go! Wo wollt ihr hin? Danke, hier.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah! That must be him! Hello there, are you Vichama?
Hallo, Vichama.
That's me. Did you need something?
Muss mich mal gerade hinsetzen. Oh, nicht, dass mein Rücken ja noch weiter kaputt geht.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible?
Ja, das wissen wir auch noch nicht so hundertprozentig.
No, if you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request.
Okay.
After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Your friend? Oh, Weina mentioned someone named Malco. Is that who you're talking about?
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
Ja, ein interessanter Stein, der so ein bisschen wie... Das erinnert mich an Zinch.
I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Hallo, weiter, weiter!
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be a genius. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get 2 things for me.
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Okay, das sollte machbar sein.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
Ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob ich das verstehe, aber ich sag mal ja.
Oh, I see. What
Right. I need two chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them.
Okay.
Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done.
Da oben?
Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean much to me anymore. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to rush. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay. I go. Wo hat er das Ding jetzt schon wieder versteckt? In seiner Hosentasche?
What an odd guy.
Zwischen seinen Beinen?
Defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on, Kachina. We're coming for you.
Wir kommen dich zu holen. Sorry. Was ist jetzt gerade so passiert? Müssen wir nicht genau ins Detail gehen. Wo ist hier die Feuergeschichte? Die habe ich beim letzten Mal schon gesucht und ich habe sie nicht gesehen. Butter bei der Fische, wo ist die? Hier unten? Wird immer noch auf einer Ebene angezeigt, ne? Oh, was war hier? Da.
Take it easy.
Hier? Oder unter uns? Ich meine den Tod. Ihr passt auf mich auf, wenn ich sterben sollte, ne? Ich hatte vollstes Vertrauen in euch. Ist das? Okay, nicht hier. Eindeutig. Haben wir darüber gesprochen. Finde ich nicht cool. Bitte hoch teleportieren. Unser Ziel ist immer noch unter uns. God damn it. Ist es unser Ziel über uns? Ist es nur hier auf einer Ebene? Das ist nicht hilfreich. Ach nee. Hier ist das Ziel. Ist es immer noch unter uns? Hier? Ach, hier. Amauta. Amauta.
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yeah.
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total. Deal?
Ooh.
Deal.
Ooh.
Wait, really?
Sie ist Zhongli.
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible. Thanks.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask.
Der F ist Roka.
All right, that's everything.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Bichama mentioned.
Okay.
No. Excuse me. Do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
Könnte alles sein.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here and we'll see what we can find.
Thank you so much. We'll wait here.
Jetzt kommt er mit irgendeinem Fake.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one. Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Das könnte sein.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady.
2
Perfect!
Steine.
Thank you. How much do I owe you?
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both.
Das ist ein Zehntel von dem, was wir eben für die Seile bezahlt haben. Ich glaube, das ist ein guter Preis.
Here you go. By the way, I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for him then?
Ja, stimmt.
How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
Wir arbeiten dran.
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Vichama and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together.
Okay. Und dann ist einer von den beiden davon gegangen und ich kann das ich kann's nicht verstehen. Seien wir mal ganz ehrlich, aber ich habe ein gutes ich habe ein Gefühl dafür, wie sich das anfühlen sollte.
Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. The two made an excellent team, and managed to beat back the Abyss several times. 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage, and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg. Well,
Then what happened?
the team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind.
Macht Sinn.
It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught.
Au. Und jetzt gibt er sich selbst die Schuld daran. Oh. Hey, willkommen zurück, Centriel.
Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything.
Er hatte doch keine andere Wahl, aber ich verstehe ihn.
Oh, you're not wrong. But it's possible he chooses to blame himself. Not because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do anything at all.
Was es auch nicht besser macht.
I've tried convincing him to move forward, to stop dwelling on the past. But the shadow of Malco's death hangs over him still. The Abyss has caused so much suffering, and some wounds never heal. I wish there was something he could do to make himself feel better, but...
Wie gesagt, work in progress.
Anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime.
Oh, bin ich müde. Lange werde ich auch heute nicht mehr streamen, liegt aber auch daran, weil ich tatsächlich noch was fürs Arbeitsamt ausfüllen muss. Aber ein bisschen machen wir noch. 20 Minuten oder so. Wir müssen da hoch, oder? Das wäre übrigens was für Kachina. Wollen wir einfach mal kurz Kachina auspacken? Packen Sie die Kachina aus. Ich bin doch blöd, oder? Ich bin einfach zu blöd für dieses Spiel. Gleichen. Ja. Okay. Aufstellen. Danke. Und hoch mit dir. Hui. Jetzt nur aufpassen, dass unsere Leiste ausreicht. Das ist nämlich ganz schön weit hoch. Aber hey, Klettern hätten wir wesentlich länger gebraucht. Wir können dann, glaube ich, wieder das Team wechseln. Ach ja, Kachina, dich versuchen wir gerade zu retten. Du bist eigentlich gerade gar nicht hier.
Did you get everything?
Yeah.
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
Now.
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor.
Dürfte ich dich etwas fragen?
Go ahead.
Du suchst den alten Namen deines Freundes, richtig?
After Malko fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance.
Ach, boy.
I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malko might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
Also, gemessen daran, wie lange das schon her ist, glaube ich das nicht.
But that happened several years ago, right? The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malko and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end.
Ich meine, gönnen wir ihm den Versuch.
All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them. Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
Solange die nicht mit Geoschilden kommen, bin ich, glaube ich, vorbereitet.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Okay, sammeln wir das mal alles ein. Ich glaube, dafür sollten wir Elan nehmen. Weil die einfach schneller ist.
Only innocent children and timid adults are scared of thunder.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Hey, Monster. Die Monster AG oder so.
Into the shadows. Time to testify.
Trippelbumm. Und alle down. Oder so. Also, jetzt im Moment. Das sind auch nur Albtraum-Varianten der hiesigen Fauna, oder?
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Ready.
Ah, hier ist so ein Albtraum-Magier gespawnt. Kurz verwirrt.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
Ich sollte auch F drücken, ne? Shit. Shit. Yes, wir haben sie alle. Nice.
Vichama!
Okay.
Quick, take it.
Trink was. Danke, Centriel. Cheers. Auf dein Wohl, Centriel.
I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malko. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
Das ist ungünstig. Das ist nicht gut.
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there.
Ich werde dir etwas Zeit verschaffen.
Thank you.
Oh, ich muss... Shit, I'm pressing the button. Please press the button with me. No. Wir kriegen das hin. Ich war auf das nicht vorbereitet. Das ist schlimmer als Final Fantasy.
This power.
Hanging in there?
Danke, Zentril. Das hat geholfen. Uns läuft die Zeit davon.
No, why can't I find him? Why?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Seat Lolly. Get back!
Wait!
Sie hat den Stein zerstört.
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker's stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it.
Es war auf jeden Fall eine Lösung. Ich meine, sie hat eine Entscheidung getroffen, anhand der Informationen, die sie hatte. Von daher kann ich sie da nicht mal drüber verurteilen.
You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while.
Ich brauche erstmal Schokolade.
That's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Ja.
Okay. I'll be more careful next time.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama?
Ja.
Vichama!
Vichama!
Ach Mann, es tut mir leid für ihn.
I couldn't find Mako's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still. And now... it's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day, it was already too late.
So sieht mein Avatar übrigens aus, wenn ich mich verschlucke. Holy diver.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Ja.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing.
Huh? This is...
Einer der Obsidiane.
Hey, Malco. Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just... hard. Thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Das ist auch einer meiner größten Ängste, dass ich aus was für Gründen auch immer meine Mutter nicht überleben sollte. Ey, wir sind ein Positivity-Stream hier. Wir wollen jetzt nicht über solche Dinge nachdenken.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me. Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes. Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Gerade in diesem Moment ärgere ich mich, dass meine Emotionen gerade nicht funktionieren. Die Buttons machen einfach nichts, wenn ich in Genshin Impact drin bin. Warum auch immer. Warte mal eine Sekunde. So, danke. Weiter geht's.
Was that a memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Fühlst du dich etwas besser, Vichama? Ja, Centril. Ich fühl's auch.
Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Malko was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking.
Du hast
His
recht.
smile. For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Weiter wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger. But I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning.
Den Weg des Mutigen?
If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malko to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight, but you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear. Strange. My body, it's...
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated.
Vielleicht sollten wir aber trotzdem ihn schnell heilen.
Thanks to her, though, you were only briefly exposed.
So, haben
Slowing your
schon.
breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
That does make me feel better. You seem very knowledgeable about all this.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Weiter the good news. Oh, and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand.
Ich hoffe es. I hope so.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Weiter. I can hear it in your voice.
Familienstreit?
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Tosca for a few minutes. You come with me.
Oh.
I'll be just a moment.
Who was that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story.
Ja, irgendwie habe ich das Gefühl, dass da noch mehr dahinter steckt.
It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo-saurs.
Oh. Interessante Familie.
She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live. That strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the cuckoo-saurs. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Ja.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
Koichi heißt es also. Ich hätte jetzt Chuchu gesprochen, aber es heißt Koichi.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next. Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known as the Peacemaker. It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
Nein, nein. Ich glaube, ich würde mich mit meiner Schwester immer noch mega streiten, wenn ich nicht vieles runterschluck.
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
Ja, so sieht's aus.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom. Chaska even said that wasn't like you.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Better try now than live with regrets later. That's what I say.
Ich mag die Einstellung, wenn ich ehrlich bin.
Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Ja, in ein Königreich namens weit, weit weg. Nee, warte, falscher Film.
Again with the excuses. We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative.
Ja, und ich würde sagen, das ist eine Situation der Gefahrenstufe 3, wenn nicht sogar 4.
But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Weina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
Geschwisterliebe, ne?
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something.
Oh.
All right, whatever. Anything else?
What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then... you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die. That's not who I am.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Weiter prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Oh, jetzt streitet euch doch nicht.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
Then support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the... It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over.
Ach ja, wegen des Steins. Also, wie erkläre ich das jetzt am besten?
According to Nicht, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
Es ist ein wichtiges zeremonielles Artefakt. Ach so, also, also, fangen wir mal so an. Da waren ein paar Schafe und die sind auf einmal...
About that.
If only Tonegif Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
Wir haben hier sehr viele Mundstadt-Anspielungen.
The Spirit Speaker Stone might be 2 stones now.
Huh?
Erklärt Weiter den Ablauf der Geschehnisse. Hier ist ein Stein.
I see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later.
Mach du das ruhig. Ich vertraue dir da vollkommen.
Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay? I'll wait here for your safe return.
Echo des Lebens ist die nächste Quest. Das ist immer noch nicht die Quest, die wir... ups, falscher Tab. Die wir jetzt machen sollen, oder? Ja. Wow, sind wir weit hinten dran. Und oh mein Gott, ist die Quest lang. Wir machen an der Stelle beim nächsten Mal weiter. Ich muss nämlich leider noch was Wichtiges fürs Arbeitsamt fertig machen. Und das muss ich heute machen, idealerweise bevor ich schlafen gehe. Dementsprechend machen wir Donnerstag... Nicht weiter, Freitag machen wir weiter mit Genshin Impact und spielen die Natlan Story weiter, bevor wir zum Tabletop Simulator wechseln und Warhammer 40k spielen. Ich glaube, das ist ein guter Plan. Ich wünsche euch allen bis dahin schon mal eine wunderschöne gute Nacht, einen wunderschönen Mittwochmorgen und wir sehen uns wieder. Sekunde. Bye bye.